He is, yeah, he's totally down.
What about his soul, Rathgar? Are you gonna make some kind of motion to absorb his soul?
No, it's the dragon, not the kobolds. They're not worthy.
I thought you wanted all your enemies' souls.
No, just dragons.
Okay.
Hey, Dave, I have a question.
Sure.
When I crit on my great weapons attack, does that +10 get doubled too, or just normal?
No, just the modifier doesn't get damage. All it does is it adds double the weapon die. So if it's 1d12, it goes to 2d12. And if you're a half orc, then it would have gone to 3d12. But you're not a half orc, so.
Okay, just wondering.
Yep. Yeah, but you get the +10 because of the feat that you use. I don't know if I would use that feat, to be honest. I mean, it's nice.
It's kind of a heavy detriment to your attack roll.
Yeah, it is. I mean, -5 is. Yeah, -5 is a pretty big deal,
it gets
especially
better,
at the low.
I agree.
Yeah, it will. Once that, proficiency starts kicking in around 12 or 13, yeah, it'll be a hit every time.
Oh yeah, and then when 5th level, I'll get 2 attacks. So
Yeah.
sit here with 1, I miss. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and pass it.
Yeah, Rathgar's swinging for the fences when he swings, baby. He's
Vivian.
baiting this shit.
You know it.
Alright, I am going to try to hit this dragon with some fire. Because there used to be fire.
That is a
And
miss.
feel miserably.
Yeah. All right, Draven, what say you, sir?
Well, I used my last inspiration to do that, so I'm just going to attack this, hoping that I hit. So let Tyr's hand guide my own as I attack him.
Miss with a 16.
Unfortunately, that's all I'm doing. I'm standing there, not moving.
Rigby?
I'm moving in on the dragon.
The pendulum has swayed. Rigby, your mustache, your catfish mustache falls off as you're running up towards the dragon.
Oh, drat. At least I got a box. At least he gave me a box full of this.
Yeah, your upper lip sweat has kind of ruined the glue.
And by this point, Venom Fang is in very bad shape. I mean, he's in pretty bad shape now. One of his wings is kind of, crooked a little bit and whatnot. He's in bad shape. A couple of large wounds on his chest, blood all over the place, running down his legs and whatnot. Your attack is a miss with an 8.
I turn and come across with my offhand for my bonus action this time.
Okay. 24 is a hit. I should have like 15 kobolds come out at him. Nice,
Give it a
nice hit. 9 damage.
give it a nice little poke.
We're kind of running late anyway.
And
so
that's
why
it
I
for
didn't
me.
do it. I was going to do a lot more kobolds, but yeah.
So, tonight we dine on dragon flesh, friends.
That's bullshit, he says. Yeah, not on my ass, you're not.
I'm going to pull out an old standby this time, though.
I'm not out to kill the
Cast
characters.
Bloody Calls of the Demon Lord.
I like the story. I like the role play. I don't want someone's character to die.
And there's
I mean, if they
three
do something
claws
stupid,
leap out
then,
from my
yeah.
hand. That's right.
Your magic missile hits him for 13 force damage.
And I think I'll keep moving. Let's see, I moved. All right.
Good job on the damage with this. You guys have actually done really well with magic missile. Everybody has.
All right. Okay. And I'm done. Let me pass it then.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and get your attacks of opportunity again. He is going to try to Venom Fang is going to try to fly off. Actually, he's just going to go ahead and fly off. He's going to disengage and fly off.
Oh, shit.
Well, hold up, wait.
I believe Sentinel still allows you
Sentinel's-
to get one, doesn't
Oh,
it?
shit.
Yes.
Come on, Draven. You got to hit. You got to hit.
Yeah, I get to try to hit him. Come on,
He
please.
starts to flap his
please,
wings. He gets
Can
down
I
on his
mention
rear
my-
feet. He jumps
Oh,
into the
shit.
air. Draven hits him, locks him down again. And you do 9 damage to
Tyr,
him.
I want to kiss you so much because you took that feat. I really want to put one right on your head.
Explain to me as you drive your longsword into the middle of his chest, and he lets out a loud dragon roar. And when he lets out his loud dragon roar, he falls to the ground, slumping over in a huge pile of green dragon scales that is
Oh,
motionless.
shit.
He is down and out.
Victory then.
Yeah, boy.
No, he had his wings.
Hey,
It was
that's right.
That was the kobold earthen lady that I thought had wings that didn't. That they chopped one of his wings off. The dragon shield kobold.
I'm gonna come over here and high five Draven.
We're out of combat now. Did Draven take it out?
You are out
We
of
need to get
combat.
that head. We need to take its head. The mayor needs evidence. Whoa, whoa, shit, his mama's coming. Oh, fuck.
What?
So what say you, adventurers?
Draven, you deserve that one, man. Yeah, good one.
Good job.
Nice.
All
Impressive.
bestowed from
Very
blessings from
Nicely done,
Tyr.
7 of 10.
Nice teamwork, guys.
I'll go over there, I cut off his head.
No, Ras. Disengage eliminates all attacks of opportunity. I believe that is how it is worded.
Yeah, but the Sentinel feat specifically says, I still provoke opportunity attacks even if they take the disengage action before
As he
Best
just
feat
falls to
choice
the
ever.
ground. Ugh, he's dead. You can see him take his last light breath as his giant dragon corpse is lying motionless on the ground.
While Tyr's like taking this head off, I turn towards Rigby. I remember hearing something about dragons having hordes and such, Rigby. Maybe there's piles of gold and jewels below for us.
Yes,
Or
let's definitely
money.
check it out. Are there-
What did you
Draven's-
say, Vivian?
Draven's just breathing heavily as he's just glad to be alive at this. After all this fighting, he had visions of seeing the light several times during that fight.
You
He's
did
just
take
glad that Tyr-
quite a bit of damage, yeah.
He's just glad that Tyr called him home.
He took about 150 points of damage.
Yeah, he
My count goes right.
yeah he definitely took quite a bit of damage, that's for sure.
Healing word, best spell ever.
Pretty good.
So what parts of a dragon are useful, guys?
I have no idea. I want some dragon tenderloin for dinner, though. Rathar,
I hear
show me
you.
how you extricate the soul from this thing.
I hear you can make armor from the
stand above
scales
it.
of a dragon.
My arms spread out wide, like I'm sucking it in.
Poof.
I'm watching this.
You inherit the soul of Venom Fang.
I become one with him.
You gain all powers that Venom Fang has, including his claw and bites and his dragon breath.
Great. Become
Yeah, it is, Earthen Lady. Yep, it sure is. Good eye,
Take
Earthen
some of the
Lady.
skin off of this thing, though. You know, dragon skin boots would probably, you know.
And for that,
Stylish.
Earthen Lady, I am going to give you a EXP bonus.
But do you want to go check out the tower and the
What?
little
Yeah, let's
cabin
go,
here
see
before
if
we
he had a
deal with the
whore.
dragon?
Yeah, that's fine.
Good job,
Let
Earthen
I
Tyr
Lady.
get the
I don't
head,
want to
though.
run into its mommy.
Nah, we'll be quick about it, Vivian. We'll be quick.
I'll help Tyr with the head. I'll like tie a rope, my rope around it, and so he can hang it off of like his side or whatever, like
Tyr is
like a
his
Witcher
you-
trophy or something, you know.
Sure, if it got to that point, Raz, but it didn't get to
I
that
don't want to
point.
see that. So as I pass up the dragon, I pat it on the scales.
Oh,
So,
God.
sorry.
It's a monster, not an animal. It's totally different.
So
Yeah,
yeah, well,
how will this work?
guess we're going inside, though. Most definitely.
All right, so as you enter the cottage,
Yep, let's go in and see what's in here.
okay, yeah, you enter the cottage, and it's at one time this would have been nice, and as Venom Fang starts to die, and he takes his last breath, all of a sudden, you can start to hear the birds
Let's see.
start to chirp once again. The birds start chirping as Venomfang dies. All of a sudden you can see pixies starting to float around, and they're, it seems like, rejoicing. The grass is now starting to grow under your feet. All of the shrubbery are starting to come back alive. This staunchy poisonous smell is dissipating as a cool, brisk, fresh air kind of comes into the area. And this is a nice cottage at one time. You could tell. You know, it has plastered walls, a couple of windows. And as you go into the tower part of this small little building, there is a set of ruined stairs that go up about 10 feet and then are just completely destroyed. There's no roof on the cottage. There's no roof on the mage tower. And inside of this mage tower, near the stairs, there is a big treasure chest.
Oh, wow. Take a look at that, guys.
Ah, that's
boss
what we're
chest.
looking for.
Rigby, do your magic, my man.
It is right here.
Ooh, there it is. I see it. Oh, it just moved.
Yeah, it's a mimic.
Don't shoot your weapons.
Damn it, Dave.
Why don't you guys wait out in the other room while I check this for traps and such?
Right. I've got your back over here, Rigby.
As always, Nick's got your back, way back.
Go ahead and drop it in the tower.
Alright, I'm gonna, what is that, investigation or perception?
You can do investigation. You're like, wow, this is just the latch that's keeping the chest closed.
Alright, let's, if I don't see any traps or anything, let's flip it open and take a look.
Okay. So as you open up this chest, you know, you pop the latch, you swing back the lid, and you hear a "oh" start to emit as these beams of radiant light and energy are shining out of the chest. And what you see
Don't look at
before
the light.
you
Turn away. Turn away.
looks more valuable than anything that you've ever seen before.
Marcellus Wallace's soul?
There is a
That's right.
massive pile of silver that probably takes up at least half of the chest. There is a massive layer of gold that is on top of the silver and mixed in. There's also lots of platinum pieces mixed in.
Jesus.
And
I'm suspicious.
it's, I mean, it is a beautiful sight. There are 4 silver goblets that are encrusted with different color gems, emeralds, rubies, sapphires, beautiful cups. There's 4 goblets. They appear to be pretty valuable. Then you dig a little bit more,
Camp cups.
and you find 2 more of these goblets for a total of 6. You see a scroll case. You open up the scroll case. There are 2 scrolls inside of it. Then, as you're digging a little bit, and now you're getting excited, and you're kind of like tipping the chest over and dumping it out, and there is probably about 800 silver pieces and 150 gold pieces and 50 platinum that just kind of rush out of the chest like dumping over a bucket of water as it just runs out. And then at the bottom of this chest, there is a beautiful gem, and this gem looks like this. Now I'm going to show you an image, and it's on like a setting, all right, and it is the red gem. All right, so you see a red gem that is inlaid in like a metal setting, and you also see that there is a beautiful battle axe. You also see a very light cap, and the cap, I don't think I have an image for the cap, But this cap, it looks like it has fish scales on it. Sort of like, it looks like a dragon hat, basically. But you can see several big fish eyes on it. And then as you look closer, it is definitely looks like fish scales. And then the last item is a bag. And this bag looks like this. It has a sort of like the same type of smiley face that you had seen on the cultist when you were on Zephyroth's tower. So you have a bag, you have a battle axe, a beautiful battle axe, as the blade just gleams with sharpness. You have this red inset gem that is on a metal casing, a metal setting. You also have a ton of money. You have a couple of scrolls and 6 silver goblets.
Whoa.
Quite a take for killing a dragon, I would say.
Jackpot, guys.
What's going on in there, Rigby? Did it blow up in your face?
Only if you count the jackpot blowing up. Come on in, take a
Whoa,
look.
I like the sound of that. You're singing my song again, Rigby the Great.
As you open up the chest, this is what you hear.
I take one of my pimp chalices. A cup fit for a king, Rigby.
Okay!
Oh God!
Gin and juice.
Nicely done, Dave. Nicely done.
What? What? That was one of the best Dave Chappelle skits of all time. Alright, so what are you guys doing with all this stuff? You guys want to divvy up all this money first?
Let's dig up the money
divvy
evenly.
it up.
Yeah, the money's
Tag it,
easy.
tag
Just,
it.
Alright, so there we go. We have divvied up the money. And everybody has gotten 25 gold, 8 platinum, and 133 silver pieces. I
I
will.
assume Rathgar's like breathing heavily and looking at that axe like nobody better lay their fucking hands on this thing but me.
He's so glad Prusk isn't here today.
I don't know. Rathgar seems to be a great weapon person. This is just a battle axe.
Oh, that's just a regular battle. Oh, my bad. Okay.
Alright, so I am going ahead and dropping the goblets. I'm giving everybody a goblet.
Yeah.
So everybody will have a goblet on your character sheet. It is worth, they look to be worth about 100 gold apiece.
Shit, I ain't selling my goblet, man. That's my pimp goblet.
Alright, so what about this other good
We
stuff?
got
that
a
have
bag and a gem and a battle axe. Who wants the battle axe? I mean, I know Draven can use it. Frantisek could get good use
oh
of it.
no, I don't need that.
Right.
Depends on what kind of battle axe it is.
And we're gonna have to have a good, close, long look at it.
Well, what about this gem here? What do you make of this? Nix, you can cast detecting magic spell, can't you?
Well, let me have a sit down. I get out my chalk and stuff, and I start drawing like penises all over the place. But no, I start drawing.
Your
magic
cock
runes
chest?
and
Your
things.
cock treasure chest?
I start drawing runes and stuff. It'll give me about 10 minutes there, guys. I'll work on it.
Yeah, the battle axe appears to be in an exquisite condition. You know, a beautiful leather wrapped handle, a very sharp blade, very shiny blade. Has, you know, some inscriptions on it, just different dwarvish markings, probably dwarvish crafted.
But yeah, Dave, as a ritual, I cast Behind the Veil of Truth, and which is detect magic. But yeah, and
Okay.
I inspect these things if I can.
Okay, so the scrolls are magical, the bag is magical, the axe is magical, the cap, the fish
Oh, there was
cap
a cap.
is
I forgot about the
yep,
cap.
it's magical. The red gem is magical.
All of these things seem to be bursting with magic, friends.
Well,
You guys
what
just
kind?
wanna-
I mean, can't you
guys
tell
just
us
wanna
something
take a
about
break?
it?
You want to take a break here and inspect these items more closely?
Yes, let's do that.
Take a short rest.
I could-
Next one.
Yeah.
I could use a little rest.
Oh God.
Yeah,
This blood
Draven,
is coming out of
put
your
your-
ears and shit.
Put your guts back in your belly there, and we'll take a rest. And I'll take the gem and start trying to figure it out and looking at it. And
I'll look at the cap
Yeah.
and stuff.
I'll hang out with the axe.
I'm gonna go over here and sit in this corner and rest up.
I toss Vivian the gem. Have a good look at this, honey, while we rest.
What time of day is it right now?
It is middle afternoon. It's probably about, with your travel time, the fight with the dragon, it's probably about 2 p.m. You've got plenty of time to take a rest and get back to Phandalin for your performance.
we do have a
That
show
you
we
have.
need to make.
Yes, Phandalin is expecting a show involving all of you. You guys know this, right? Because
No,
the
they know
flyer
it's a
said
one-man show.
the
They knew it was a
amazing,
one-man show.
but the flyer says the amazing Rigby and friends,
Well, I don't
They couldn't even get
perform.
his name right.
with the tale of the slaying of Venom Fang. And there was like a big dragon kind of with his wings up in the air as you guys are all kind of standing in front of it. Oh yeah, imagine that Photoshop. Oh yeah. All right, so let's get some items taken care of as you guys are taking your rest. The 2 scrolls. Well, we'll start with the bag first. Who wants this bag? Now this bag, like I said, here is the image of it. Sort of familiar to what you guys have seen already from the cultist. What was his name? Zorlon or something like that? But that is the bag. Who wants the bag?
Amavoth and Navan? Is that who you're talking about there?
Yeah, yep. That's yeah, Navon. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Nobody wants the bag?
Well,
Well, what did we identify
the bag.
uh,
Rigby.
us?
The bag is beyond your realm of expertise. So I will let you do an arcana check, to see if you remember any kind of study with a bag like this.
Me or
So
Nix?
whoever is doing the identification process.
I have no skill in that, so I would ask Nix to do that.
This is very fine stitch work on this, Rigby. Oh, you want me to have a close... All right.
Yes, what do you make of this, Nix? I have no idea what this might be.
I can make a papoose, a pouch.
Looking for a DC of 15 for this. You made it.
Probably not gonna cut it, but I don't know.
All right. So this is actually what it is.
My hands is getting sweaty. I got to come out in these gloves.
You remember reading about something like this.
Okay, all right. I have no idea what it does. I do remember reading about such things.
Be patient. I'm getting it to you.
Oh, never mind, Dave. You got it.
That is all the lore that you remember from this item.
Okay. I explained to Rigby and, or Francis, or whoever Rigby handed it to me, that this is some sort of bag of devouring, Rigby. Apparently on the other side of this bag is some demon lord or something, and he'll eat anything that goes into his bag. I don't advise putting my ID or anything in.
A bag of devouring? That sounds ominous.
It does. Look at the face drawn on this thing. It's not anything I would want to wear in public.
Does it give you anything if you feed it?
Well, perhaps you put your enemies into the bag. That would take care of that, wouldn't it?
That sounds good. Let's throw a couple of these kobolds in there and see what happens.
That's a good idea. I
Wait,
would chop
wait,
a piece
wait.
of kobold off, put it in the bag. Oh, go ahead, Raven.
Ew. What kind of bag is this? What are you doing? Ew. What are you doing? Why are you butchering them?
You want to take a couple of the kobolds and throw them in? You want to do that?
Is the bag big enough to throw a whole kobold in, or would you have to chop them up first? Or does it expand enough to where you could get the whole body in?
All right. So who's opening up the bag and placing it in?
I'll give the bag back to Rigby after I told the explanation of it. I want nothing to do with it.
You want me to try this, guys?
I mean, it's entirely up to you, Rigby.
Oh, why not?
Let's go ahead and only one way to find out what it does for sure. So go ahead and throw a kobold part in it. Or yeah, those are kobolds. Yep.
So you open up the flap, you open it up, and you put the kobold arm inside. Well, as you reach to put the kobold arm inside, a couple of arms come out and grab you as well.
Ooh,
Rigby.
crap.
So
Oh, shit.
you need to do a very important strength check,
Oh, that's my worst roll.
and you have don't forget you got inspiration.
I'll definitely use that.
God, Rigby can die here, guys. He could literally die here. Wow, you are so clutch with that roll.
Oh, I like to hear that sound.
Yeah.
Careful now, Rigby. What's
Yeah.
going on there?
So as these two gnarly hands that have open wounds on them and pus oozing out of them and whatnot,
Can't hear
and
it.
long, this fucking Discord. So as you put that kobold hand in, and these two gnarly, gangly arms, very skinny arms that have open wounds on them and pus running and dripping off of its arm, grabs you. You rip yourself away from this thing as it starts to pull you inside the bag along with the kobold arm, and you rip yourself away just in time, and then the arms retract back into the bag, and the flap closes and kind of snaps. That is
Ah,
clutch.
That's
That
the
is
kinda-
clutch.
That's
I
the
can
kind
hear
of
my
bag-
heart in my ears.
You
and
give
I
that sort
think-
of thing to your mother-in-law, I think. As
That-
I don't know that you want that, Rigby.
Yeah, let's
But-
put that back in the chest and leave it.
By Tears Beard, what kind of bag is that?
By Tears Beard.
As I back away from it.
Can we destroy such a foul thing?
Let's just throw it in the box and close the lid and never think about it again.
And leave it here for some other unwary traveler to find?
You do
Yes.
make a fine point, Paladin.
All of a sudden,
Tear-
the flap of the bag opens up, and you hear a as it spits out an arm from the kobold. Just bone.
Just,
Just a bone.
You can hang
Yes,
on to it if you
Raven.
like, Draven.
We're going to leave it exactly where it's at and never touch it again.
Can you burn it?
Try to, I suppose. I cast Firebolt on it.
Sure, you want to light the inside of the chest, tinderbox, and all that stuff.
Get all the treasure out first, and then set it on fire.
But yeah, what about the pimp
Sure.
hat and stuff? Yeah, we still
Alright.
got other items.
So the hat is a cap of water breathing. All right. And when you're wearing this hat underwater, you can speak its command word as an action to create a bubble of air around your head. And then it allows you to breathe normally underwater like you would be out of water. And then the bubble stays with you until you speak the command word again. and the cap is removed, or it stays with you unless you speak the command word again, or the cap is removed, or you're no longer underwater. So that's how it turns off. All right, the battle axe is a battle axe +1, and it is a battle ass, just like it is in the Tome of the Tomb of Beast. So the battle axe is a +1 to damage, just +1 to damage. The gem, the red gem, is called an elemental gem, and this elemental gem contains a mote of elemental energy. Seeing that it's red, it is from the plane of fire. So when you use an action to break the gem open, a fire elemental will be summoned as if you had cast a conjure elemental spell, and the gem's magic is lost, rendering useless. So that's and then conjure elemental, basically you summon the elemental and it goes on your turn, and there is a percentage chance, I believe, that it will attack you. So let's see. Yeah, something like that. I'll have to read it again. Yeah. So let's see. The elemental is friendly to you and your companions for the duration. Roll initiative. It can take its own turns. So I would let you guys do its own initiative or go on your turn. I would, whatever. You know what I mean? It obeys any verbal commands that you issue, which don't take an action by you. And if you don't use any commands to the elemental, it defends itself. Let's see. If your concentration is broken, because it is a concentration spell, when the concentration is broken, the elemental doesn't disappear. Instead, you lose control of it, and it becomes hostile towards you and your companions, and it will attack. So, but you can also dismiss it if you are still controlling it too. So that is the elemental gem, and the two scrolls are Scroll of Lightning Bolt, level 3 spell, and Scroll of Misty Step, 2nd level spell. So, who wants what? You guys destroy the bag.
Guys, I could scribe that into my spell book, and whenever I feel like I've studied enough, I believe I may be able to actuate the spell, as it were. How about this cap here? I hold out the cap. This cap here allows you to breathe underwater, or some such nonsense.
So, Scroll of Lightning Bolt going to Nyx?
Yeah, that's it. I don't know about the Scroll of Misty Step.
Okay.
Maybe one of the frontline fighters could use that in case of emergency. Wrathgar or Draven, maybe. One of you could use that in a pinch or something. What do you
Could
think,
be possible.
guys?
Barbarians can actually use scrolls.
I think anybody can in 5e. I'm unsure. I don't know.
I believe an Arcana check is involved, yeah, but I do believe, yeah. I'll have to reread the rules on scrolls. So, but I believe anybody can, yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll take it.
Okay, who wants the hat? Who plans on swimming underwater? Rigby, I eyeball Rigby. Some sort of bathhouse hijinks of being underwater at long periods of time. I am putting two and two together.
Oh my god, he'll use it in the bathhouse. Holy shit.
Yeah, it can hide in the water.
I'll toss the hat over to you.
So anybody else want the hat, or is it going to
does
Rigby?
anybody else want it?
Yeah, speak up, guys. I mean,
Vivian
seriously.
can turn into a fish, so I don't think she needs it. But,
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Francis Egg and Draven,
No, I try to stay out of bathhouses.
But, I mean, bathhouses aren't the only places with water in them, Francis.
You fall out of the
well,
boat.
true, but he might need it. So I'll take the. I'd love to have the gem. That looks like a.
Okay. I mean, I don't have no objection to that.
Really, I thought you
All
would
right.
have wanted the gem there, Nyx. Fire elementals and all.
No. I can handle my own. I need no help from the outside sources.
So who would like to have the gem?
I would. I'd like to take it, Dave.
Anybody else want the gem, or anyone else? Speak up.
I don't want the gem. I've been thinking about this axe though, since it's a one-hander primarily.
I think the axe would probably be best for you, Draven. That is what I'm thinking.
Did we
You
figure
use
out
a one-handed
what?
weapon already, right?
Yes. I will pick up the axe and see if I get a tingly feeling and see how it feels in my hand.
I hear a ding.
All right, Frantisek. That is going to
No,
you.
Yeah, I don't need the axe.
All right,
so-
and the battle axe. +1
Ravens.
damage. It is +1
Draven's
damage.
getting that.
All right, it is not to hit, so just the damage.
I'm pretty satisfied with
there
the
you go.
gold and stuff, Dave.
Yeah, no
I do
doubt.
have a scroll, though. I do have a scroll. I can learn this spell. I'm pretty happy.
All right, all of the items have been distributed to your character sheets.
Lovely.
Getting a short rest to use our hit dice.
Yeah, there's really no even need to do that because you are able to make it back to Phandalin.
I
You
don't
make
think,
it.
did you distribute the gold and stuff, Dave?
I did
Mine-
a little while
mine-
ago. Scroll
mine-
up.
All I have is 130. Or does it? Where does it go at?
Scroll up. It goes onto your inventory page.
Yeah, because now I have 9 platinum, so.
Okay, yeah, I need to scroll up and see. I think my mess is messed up.
So you guys make it back to the inn. You make it back to the Stonehill Inn. Everybody is curious. Did you slay the dragon? Did you kill it? Even little RC.
I point to-
Oh,
I
He
point to
asked
Draven.
you. Oh, he meets you as soon as
I'll
you come
pull out
into
the
town.
dragon's head. The dragon is slain!
Hooray! Oh, word of mouth spreads like wildfire around Phandalin. So you guys are getting all these free drinks thrown at you inside of the Night House Inn, and it is about an hour before your performance by the time that you get back, and the sun is starting to go down on the horizon. All right, guys, you guys are back at the Nightstone Inn. We are expecting a performance out of all of you guys next week.
Next week, alright.
I cannot wait to hear this tale of slaying Venomfang. And as you get back, another chest is presented in front of you as well by not only Town Master Wester, but the other merchants of the town as well. So Toblin is there, Elmar is there from Barthen's, Lenine is there from the Lion Shield Coster, and also Dubby, aka Dub, from Rub-a-Dub Dub's Bathhouse is there. So
I guess we'll get that next week.
I'm do some homework. I'm expecting a grand play from all of you next week.
Oh my God.
Oh,
So-
Rigby's going to be fantastic.
So is everybody
Yeah,
Great.
fantastic.
is everybody available for next week? And sorry we went over like an hour plus.
Yep.
Oh, no problem.
All right. I hope you guys enjoyed
Yeah.
today. Today was
Look
a
forward to
blast,
I'll
guys.
be available.
Yep. All right.
GG, Dave. GG.
Yep.
GG,
I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for playing.